Oregon State is an underdog, but they have a chance to win this thing. 22 individual wins for Mandi Rodriguez. And Jamie Lands, in 4 years, has never missed not only a meet, she's never missed an event. That is solid. That is money. This is the way we break it down. There are 7 teams that compete in gymnastics in the Pac-10. 4 apparatus, so that means 3 schools will be on a bye in each rotation. At the end of this, we will crown 5 champions, 1 in each event, and our all-around champion. Oregon State is number 10 in the nation. They are 11-7. That is their head coach, Tanya Chaplin, who's in her 12th season. And of course, besides being a great coach, she was a terrific gymnast back in the day. 6-time All-American at UCLA. As a head coach, she has taken 6 teams to the NCAA championships. She's a 3-time Pac-10 Coach of the Year. Oregon State will start on the beam. They are 5th in the nation on this event, averaging just over 49. And Brooke Barclay, the junior from Coeur d'Alene, Ohio, will start us off. Oregon State on the road last week at Missouri, and she got hurt. She actually hurt her knee, so we guess that she's not 100%.
It's a very tough position to start first up on this event. You have a ton of adrenaline, and this is the only event in our sport that you don't want to overpower. You just want to relax. Oh, you can see that's where nerves makes a big difference on the landings of those tumbling passes. Remember, the balance beam is 4 inches wide, 4 feet off the ground. It's a lot of concentration. Every gymnast has to perform tumbling skills, full turns, leaps. Beautiful front handspring, very solid. Nice gainer layout full. There was a step. Hopefully that'll be the routine that they actually get to throw out.
A little bit of nerves early on. Brooke Barclay, by the way, came back from a torn ACL back in 2006. Get some words from Tanya Chaplin. Over to the vault. Stanford.
Beautiful layout. Yurchenko full, very nice start.
That's Blair Ryland, the junior from Woodbridge, Virginia. Consistently high scorer on the vault, Pac-10 all-academic team, majoring in human biology.
The Yurchenko full is a very common vault we're going to see throughout the entire competition. Takes a lot of strength and power off the board and off the table. Beautiful layout, sees the ground. Slight hop. The judges are going to see that vault all day long. It's going to come down to the height and the landing.
Now let's go back to the beam. Pick up Kesler. Just bounce back and forth. Who's ever in action? Brooke Barclay for Oregon State received a 9.625 on her first effort.
Beautiful back handspring, 2 layout step outs. You can see a lot of confidence in that landing, and they're hoping to throw out the 9.625. So every gymnast from here on out has to nail these routines. Beautiful full twisting poke up. Little balance check there on the sheep jump. Preparing for the dismount, round off. 1.5, very nice landing. That is a much better routine for Oregon State. You can see they're excited.
Remember, 6 will compete on each apparatus. Top 5 score.
Gymnast gives you a good look at how skinny that beam is. It's only 4 inches wide. You can see barely her foot fits on there. She dismounted with the round off 1.5. Good form in the air, just a slight step on the landing.
Expect Oregon State to score well on the beam. As I mentioned, they are 5th in the nation. Back to the vault, where Stanford is 9th in the nation. We talked about Carly Janiga at the very top of the show. Carly Janiga, 2008 All-American, a 4-time All-American. Tied for the beam championship in this meet last year with Jamie Lands of Oregon State. Talking about a lot of experience. Placed 9th in the all-around at the 04 Olympic trials.
Another very nice Yurchenko full. We've had solid scores so far. Every vault has a start value, and a Yurchenko full is the most popular vault because it does start at a 10.0. She did a great entry onto the table. You can see a lot of height, beautiful form in the air, spots that landing. And really the only deduction was the landing.
And for Janiga, you know, it's all very familiar. This is Stanford's home gym. So when she spots and she looks up at those lights in the rafters, she knows exactly where she is. Back to the beam, Morgan State, and this is Mandi Rodriguez, one of the other stars we talked about at the very top. Posted a career best on this event last week at Missouri, 9.875. Mandi Rodriguez, one of the favorites in the all-around today.
What makes her a great all-arounder is she's consistent on all 4 events. Of course, the balance beam being the most difficult. Beautiful kick over front, right to a back handspring swing down.
Moments ago, Jen Kesler for Oregon State received a 9.80, so a much better score second time. Oregon State has a 9.625 for Barclay and a 9.80 for Kesler on the beam.
Mandi's a beautiful gymnast to watch. She has long legs and creates great lines, especially on the balance beam. Wow, talk about strength, a standing front. So far, she has been very clean. No wobbles, no breaks. Pike jump to a double stag ring. An outstanding routine so far. Front, 1.5, beautiful. She knows it.
You know, Amanda, as I was putting my notes together for this event, I kept seeing Mandi Rodriguez's name pop up at the top of the rankings on each event. You said she's good at everything. That's why she's a great all-arounder. She just showed it starting on the beam. I didn't see any breaks here.
Well, you know, that really means a lot to the Oregon State team right now, really picking up momentum. Beautiful dismount right there. They started out with wobbles, a little nerves, and they're really starting to pick up momentum as they finish out this beam lineup.
That should be a big score for Mandi Rodriguez. We'll keep an eye on the judges' table. In the meantime, back to the vault, Stanford and Nicole Arata. We just saw Carly Janiga. The other star for Stanford is Nicole Arata, 2008 All-American in the all-around and a 5-time All-American.
She's incredible at this event. You can see beautiful. The best Yurchenko full so far Stanford's put out on the floor.
Her teammate, Carly Janiga, received a 9.875. She was pretty pumped up about it. And Arata gets a 9.925, almost perfect. This is Shelley Alexander now for Stanford, who, by the way, only going to have 5 gymnasts vaulting today. Alyssa Brown, who was anchor, was injured during warm-ups. So Kristen Smith told me in warm-ups they would just go with 5 unless they needed that 6th score. Remember, 6 compete, 5 score, but looks like Stanford's going to have 5 solid scores on the vault.
They had 5 huge vaults, including Shelley's right here, another Yurchenko full. They put up 5 vaults with 10-0 start values and nailed all 5 of them. Nice start.
Just underway, the Pac-10 Gymnastics Championships from Stanford. Long way to go. Kristen Smith and the Cardinal defending their crown.